sidelines coughing truth. Yeah, leather seats, mic in the center. We gon' speak for the youth. Ashes in the air like the city can't shake its past. Smoked out souls in the dark, but the word still blast. Yeah, we breathe through the chaos, still standing in the smoke. If the world tried to mute us, we turned it into a noise. Smoked out society, we lit up the pain, talking through the fire while we dance in the rain. From the ash and the pressure, we still find a way. Smoked out society, we rise every day. Yeah, cups on the table, dim light, and the tension is thick. Every scar on the beat got a story, every bar hits quick. From the gutter to the chorus, we rise through the fumes. Smoked out society, these voices fill the room. No more hiding the pain, get the truth by the way. In a world full of shadows, our rhythm gon' say. Smoked out society, we lit up the pain, talking through the fire while we dance in the rain. From the ash and the pressure, we still find a way. Smoked out society, we rise every day. When the smoke clears, you still hear our sound. Smoked out society, that heartbeat underground.
What's good, people? Welcome to another episode of Smoked Out Society. I am your host, Havoc T.Y.I, and this is part two that they murdered him on the boat, folks. TMZ is full of shit. Chino Plush is on the whole set. Hit the link, Chino. Hit that link. Yo, TMZ, I've lost all respect for TMZ. Now I understand why people say TMZ is mercenaries. They paid mercenaries. You pay them and they'll try to spin the narrative. But right now, that narrative ain't spinning for TMZ because, yo, shit is about to go down. Don't know how true it is, but rumblings are hearing that arrests are going to be happening in the next coming days. Like, yo, this audio might have just sealed them, yo. This audio might have sealed these kids, and it's a wrap, bro. Y'all already know I'm about to roll up. I'm waiting for some more people to hit the panel. I got 5 people in the building. One of them I know is Chino Plush. I don't know who else is in the building. Shout out to the Bushes. It's okay to chat. Hit the link. We live today, folks. We live. We talking about it, yo. We definitely talking about this shit, yo. We are definitely talking about it. I got one person watching me over on the Devil's Advocate page. That's what's up. You need to come on over to Smoked Out Society. That's where the majority of everybody is. So definitely you want to come over here. I see you, Truth Lady. Salaks Assalam. Yeah, man, we're going to continue on this. We talking about the Nolan Wells, that 911 call. Yo, they busted, bro. That's all anybody's talking about. Everyone's talking about it. Like, what more do you need? Why the fuck are these people not in jail yet? Why haven't there been some arrest or something? Somebody, because, yo, I don't know how much more proof or evidence you need in order to come after somebody. And we see the evidence is astounding. There's so much evidence against these kids. It's ridiculous, bro. So like I said, I'm about to roll up. I just dropped the link. I'm hoping the Truth Lady, Chino Plush, I hope y'all hit that shit. Chino, if you rolling up, why aren't you on the panel, my nigga? That's what I'm saying. It's called Smoked Out Society for a reason. Hit that panel. Let's go. Let's get it. Matter of fact, while we roll up and everything, we'll go ahead and you know what I'm about to play. I gotta give them love, yo. Definitely gotta give them love. I don't even know I don't even know how to tell you what I'm paying. Y'all know what I'm playing. Here we go.
Hood Classic.
Matter of fact, shout out to the 8 people in the building, yo. I appreciate y'all. Hit the link, yo. We got a good one today, man. We're going to be talking about that 911 call again as it's been broken down. It's been authenticated. Yo, Ben Crump I'm telling you, they're about to hit him. It's coming, y'all. The boom is about to come. It's just a matter of days and I think even hours. But it's coming, folks. It's definitely coming. Like I said, I'm about to play this song and I'm going to roll up. Hit the link, people. I want to see at least tonight. My goal is to get at least 6 people on the panel tonight. Help me out. Share this out. Let's get 6 motherfuckers on this panel talking about this Nolan Wells case. That's what I want to do. I need 6 people on the panel tonight, bro. That's my goal tonight. 6 people on the panel. Let's go ahead and play this song. Roll up, people. That's what we doing.
Hood Classic.
Chino Plush. Latin Pain. People Squall.
See that pressure brings a whole lot of pounds. Being extra on that stretcher, making a whole lot of sounds. Yeah, you gon' run that mouth when no one is around. We gon' pull up, shake you down, make you dance, Bobby Brown. It's the Rico Squad, I'm one of the affiliates. I told Latin Pain, this year we gon' make $1 million. You niggas acting goofy, but nigga we the silliest. The Glock 9's remarkable, but the 50 cal is brilliant.
Flow clean like Mister. Foul styles all over your sister. Esther. Realest weekend in rap. The old school like Cracker Jack. We bring it back. Boom back. Like pressing the rewind. Button stunting. I'm Molly in this crime. I stick and move while breaking rules. I drop a jewel. But I'd rather act a damn fool. So screw you for thinking that your man cool. I got into a leave his ass leaking in the blood pool. I'll snuff you. You ain't heard that in a while. Once you in the mouth, we can share the same smile. Since a little child, yo, the shit been pretty foul. I grew up mad, depressed, and buck wild. So shout out like it's out. The island is sadness and violence and madness. They say he too black to be Spanish. I say mind your biz, I eat your food, you a sandwich. Emotional damage. Grab a beat and ravage. My nigga, I'm a savage. Like a caveman from a strange land. Original black, we faker than the spray tan. Beat your ass with a spray can. I'm an artist like Coke too. And my whole crew will smoke you like niggas on dope. Do I hope you understand we only trust Moolah. Ooh, I hit him with a ooh, wop. 2 shots, now he needing 2 pop. Can't stop, won't stop, no diddy. Rico, coming soon to your city.
Having
like maybe
Now it's my time to flow on the beat. They call me Havoc, motherfucking 3E.
hey,
Setting it off, the Rico Squad. We on the. Let me stop. Here we go. Yo, shout out to Major Keys. What's up, Major?
shout out.
What's good? Shout out to everybody that's in the building, yo. Like I said, my goal is to get 6 people on this panel tonight talking about this Nolan Wells situation. Yo, the audio is clear as day. You got professional people, professionals going ahead and working on audio out, and it apparently is looking like, yo, they killed Nolan Wells on the motherfucking boat, bro. They killed him. Whatever happened on the boat, and the idiots don't even realize they recorded themselves. That's what's going on right now.
Right.
Yo, Chino, it's just sad, bro. It's just crazy how nobody's even in jail yet, Chino. It's just wild crazy how they not having arrested nobody yet.
Yeah, it's insane. And the funeral's already happened. That's crazy.
The
That's
nigga's
insane.
in the ground already. He's dead,
already in the ground, Paquet.
Nigga in the ground with some of his body parts missing because they never turned over the throat. They couldn't find it. Like, yo, this shit is horrible, bro. That dude is gonna go into the fucking afterlife because his whole body's not complete, bro. That shit is crazy.
That's insane, man. They dropped the ball on that one,
Well,
bro.
truth, lady, there is no proof, but the audio clear as day is letting you know that something happened. Something happened on the boat. Why are you yelling Nolan if he dead? I'm telling you, they got professionals who came through and cleared up the audio. Truth, lady, and TMZ, TMZ. Who else?
What TMZ
CBS
say?
News. CBS News. Who else? There's a couple of news outlets that are now confirming that is legit, bro. That audio is legit. Because when you call 911, see, this is what people don't understand. When you call 911, you don't get picked up right away. It's rare that somebody picks up the phone right away. But when you call 911, hold on a second.
Not that he was arrested then, but it does show. Let me see what I can see more. But yeah, nigga, domestic battery by strangulation. Fucking her up by a punch. He tried to kill a bitch.
Shout out Major Key. Shout out Truth Lady. Shout out everybody in the chat, man. The bushes, man. Y'all go like and subscribe, man.
All right, and then this is another one. This says he has.
Have got that real content, real main events.
The second one was.
Jess Salute. What's going on? What's cracking lacking? Shout out to Pain, Big This is Smoked Out Society, y'all, man. We getting high with Havoc, man.
See, I'm sticking to my belief that he was killed because he touched the white girl.
I don't know if the girl.
I'm sticking to that.
But
Can you hear me?
I'm sticking to that too, Truth Lady. I believe them dudes was jealous because, come on, 5 white boys, a white girl, and 1 black kid. And the white girl sitting on the black kid's lap? Come on.
Listen to me. Everybody running off on listen to me. Let's start from the beginning. All right. They said, oh, he was crazy. I saw him. They saw him on. I follow everything. All right? I'm the person who put it out. The lady, and ain't nobody giving this woman no credit. But this black woman who is a sound specialist, she's the one who did this with the video. Nobody's giving her any credit. She sent it to me. I put it out a day and a half ago. So now even Nancy Grace got it. Tisha Tells got it. But you know, listen, first of all, we know Benjamin Crump. I don't give a shit when nobody say. We already know their history. You know what? Don't let history be a mystery. Understand your history. Them two are not friends. They Masons. They are Masons. I believe in my heart that the reason why he's slacking on this investigation is because he's a Mason, and the Masonic Lodge and the white ones and the blacks do not mix, but they communicate. And they done made a deal. That's why the GoFundMe is almost $1 million right now. That they going for the blood money now. That's all they going for. They not going for.
See, what I'm understanding is, though, Truth Lady, the way they setting it up is the fucking criminal case is still open. So they're gonna hit them with the civil. When you hit them with the civil, you can subpoena them. Look at that beautiful woman right there. You can subpoena them. You can do whatever you want. They have to answer the questions and all that, mama. So now this is what they're thinking. When they get them for the civil and they break them, then okay, so you said all this during the civil case. Guess what? The criminal case is still open, motherfucker. Okay, look at what they said during the civil case. They did this. And that's how they're gonna, not only are they gonna get the bag, but they're gonna put them motherfuckers in jail. And that judge, the mom, she's gonna fry, man. It's just a matter of time when, but she gonna fry. Because she's the one pulling all the strings, Truth Lady. That's in my heart.
Well, this is what I think. This is really like, and I think
got some information, Javi. Come up with
it. The everybody know it. you got to connect every single dot. The grandfather saying, "Oh, they say they don't need you now." What did he call the grandfather for? What did he call
Yeah,
it?
that's another one.
See, me, I've been on Google is blocking information. All you got to do is put a person's name in and find out if they are Freemason. They're all Freemasons. We can't ignore that. I'm tired of us ignoring that shit. That is very important. They don't give a crap about finding out who killed him and how he was murdered. I believe that Crump and Sharpton is down with holding the throat back. I believe that. Don't give him the throat. That's the evidence that'll show you that he had a chokehold. This is a chokehold death. Well, what else would you be holding the throat for? Well, what else?
Yeah.
Did he swallow a fish? Did he choke on a whale? What the hell?
You're right. I believe that's what it is.
That
Either
makes so
that
much sense.
or he fell on that bilge pump or something like that, and that shit
The
broke
bilge
his
pump is under the floor.
Yeah, that's
the
it. But
bilge
he
pump
has
ain't
like
got nothing to do with this.
things
And
batteries.
that's just things for people to learn how to, you learn about bunkers. See, me, I worked for a marine
Yeah, but
contractor in the 1980s, and I had to get a captain's license, so I know what I'm talking about. The bilge pump don't got jack to do with nothing. You don't have
So
nothing.
that was an alibi. They were trying to put an alibi together.
Exactly. And
Got you.
all of them are down. I think the only person who really didn't know what was going on was the lady that answered the phone. And she might have knew that too, but I don't think she knew because he told her, I just talked to the grandfather. I just got off the phone with him. And so she picked up. If you listen to the tonation and the inflection in their voices, her response is like, oh, okay. I didn't know. Nobody told me. Okay,
Right.
I'm going along. That's the whole tone. Like we got, you can't enter those type of things in court. You can't enter that type of evidence in court. Inflection of voice, body language. They're not going to let you do it. You understand? But we all know human nature. We know human nature. He said, what? Huh? What, what? He's being distracted. He doesn't realize that what's going on in the background is being
He's getting recorded.
He
I don't
doesn't
think they
realize
realized that they were being recorded. They're fucking idiots. They're talking clear as day. I'm telling you, I got the recorder. We're gonna play it again. Talking is justice in the
His
building.
grandfather told him to call
Yes,
them
salute.
and tell them that you got a da 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 da. This is, you can see the background. We know how they work. Like it's always stuff you can't prove. It's always stuff you can't prove because it's body language, inflection of voice, hesitation on answering. And okay, how many people on the boat? It's 6. And then somebody says 7 in the background.
No, he said about
living,
7. He said
people,
about 7 and
alive.
somebody was trying to tell him to shut the fuck up, like like they were mad that he said 7. He was supposed to say
No, he can't hear what the lady. Listen to me carefully. When she said, is everybody on the boat vessel, something to the reference of, is everybody alive?
he lied and he was like, yeah. Like
How
you
many
can tell
are on the boat? He answered, how many? He says, everybody all right. How many are on the boat? He answered the wrong question.
Yeah, he was like 6
didn't
or
ask
7.
him how many. At first, she asked him, was everybody on the boat okay? Is everybody alive? Is anybody? She asked those questions. He avoided answering them. We just need somebody to come and get us. That's all he wanted to talk about because his grandfather told him what to do. I'm telling you, I know how. And then there's another thing that's muddy in the waters. The fact that this shit happened on the water makes it fall under maritime law. That's why the grandfather told him, don't call the Coast Guard. But he said he called the Coast Guard. So where's all? It's so much confusion. Y'all know y'all heard him say he called the Coast Guard already. He called the Coast Guard. He told that to what's the name? I'm the one who made the call. I'm the one who called the Coast Guard. He told Coon Tatum that. It's deep what's going on because for the first time in history, we not doing that. It's another thing I want to say. pay attention. Something very, very sinister is going on in this country, and it got to do with us. I want y'all to understand this is real. You see us dying, so you know it's real. Musk was put in charge of this. Years ago, a Muslim put out a video. I showed you that video a few months ago, where it says, I erased the
Hit
cross
the
the
link,
word
Nana.
Muslim out. It says Muslims are taking over the world, but they meant black people are taking over the world, which really means white people are becoming extinct. It's a fact. You can look it up. You can go look it up. Or the world, the whole world map. White people's population are reducing, and blacks and Hispanics are increasing. And the only so-called Jew, they call themselves Jews, but they're not Jews. Remember what Revelation 2:9 told you. They're having all the kids. So, because they think other white people are Goyim too. You understand? They Goyim. They're not Jewish, they're Goyim. You know, so we got you. We forget. Like you make. Sometimes you be getting to me. I'll be like, yo, did he forget this? You know, connect your dots and don't forget them. Don't forget your dots, y'all. Don't let history be a mystery. Who did 9/11? We know who the hell did 9/11. We know who killed Emmett Till. We knew damn well he didn't do what the boy said the girl said he did, and she waited 70, 69, 79 years to confess that he never did nothing to her. Do
In
y'all
her
realize that the
deathbed.
woman that got Emmett Till killed
She confessed it
confessed
in her
on her
deathbed.
deathbed that he never did nothing to her?
That's
So
crazy.
it's deep. We got to come out of it. We got to stop dividing ourselves up. People of color, I hate that terminology, but if you ain't Caucasian, you one of them. You one of us.
Basically.
And the
All right,
Mexicans
I
know
need
it now.
Tara Sanchez to hit the panel. I need Nana to hit the panel. My goal is to get 6 motherfuckers on this panel talking about this. I got the 911 call. We're gonna play it in a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
For those that haven't heard it, we're gonna play that bad boy. This shit crazy, bro. This shit is crazy. Hold on, let me pull it up. This shit is wild, bro. There's no way in hell they're gonna keep playing with us like we fucking stupid, yo. They're just not gonna keep doing that to us, bro. That 911 call was just the shit was clear as day. And we're gonna go with somebody who's legit. And the legit person that that's been playing this shit legit and getting shit verified is, y'all already know, Trent Out Loud.
Go ahead, Havoc. Do
You
that.
already know too. You know who I was going to, Truth Lady. Trent Out Loud. He don't play that shit. Here we go. Oh, hold on a second. Before we do any of that, Jess, the panel and the floor is yours, Jess. Where did Jess go?
Oh, Jess on there. I didn't see you hide the fuck, sis.
Shit, where did she go, Jess? Jess, we need your information. Come back up here.
Where she went?
Jessica. Jessica, ¿por qué te fuiste, mi amor? Venga para atrás, te necesitamos.
She must have went to the ladies' room.
Oh, you have to go boo-boo real quick? All right, so Jess went to go doo-doo real quick.
Hey, Jess, where's she at? I don't see her.
She gonna come up here and curse my ass. She was just up here. I don't know where the fuck she went.
I don't know.
I don't know where she went, but we got this shit, bro. We're gonna listen to this call and everything. Oh, she's back. There she go.
Hey, Jess.
Hey, truth lady. But why you playing with me like I can't kick you off this panel? You know what's going on, big bro.
That's funny.
All right. So, first of all, shout out to Chino, the big bro. Shout out to Malay Mabuski and the baby. I hear them in the background. Shout out to Grandma. Shout out to the entire chat. And shout out to Dingle Dork over here next to me. But So from my sources, I found out that this little setup, because yeah, shout out to Tisha Tells, she aight, but she's not talking as just okay.
Right. She don't get to the heart. She's all there for, just the attention,
She there for the intention. I get to the root of the fucking problem, the actual problem. I focus on the problem. I don't give a fuck about the like and the views. I'm here
Right.
for the problem. But I found out that this problem actually is going back a lot longer than anybody has anticipated. Okay.
Yep.
Number one, I found out the girl that was sitting on Nolan's lap, she was never supposed to be on that trip. Okay. There were supposed to be no girls allowed on that trip. That was supposed to be a boys' trip only. Okay. But because of the fact that they were trying to get Nolan to go along with a couple of things that one, Nolan was like, I'm not rocking with none of this. My parents raised me differently. I'm not doing none of this stuff. There were already a couple of situations. Nolan was supposed to have been killed. Okay.
I'm
Nolan was
over here
supposed to have
cracking
been
up
killed.
because you the only person. God, go ahead, Jess. Tell us.
Nolan was supposed to have been killed.
That's right.
But every single time that they have tried to off Nolan, it didn't pan out the way they wanted to. They got Nolan on the boat, and it ended up being the sloppiest murder that you have ever
Yeah,
seen
they
in your
used
life.
her. They used the girl.
Yeah. Now, the girl, she's one of them white girls that has a daddy that you got to stay with a white man. You can't be with no colored man. So they actually took pictures of the girl sitting on Nolan's lap and told her, now you either go along with what we're
You
doing
go, girl.
or
You
daddy's going to find out that you are sitting on a black kid's
You
lap.
go, girl.
Okay?
That's right.
Now, this is why I told
If they
Havoc a
killed him on
while
the
back.
boat. If they killed him on the
Yes,
boat. Okay, but yes, go
correct.
ahead, girl.
Correct. This is why I told Havoc a while back when he kept saying, I don't think the girl's in it, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. Sweetheart, she was in it. She's been in it. They blackmailed the hell out of her.
That's right.
Okay. Do I think that she had a little
They
thing for
scared
Nolan?
her
Yeah.
ass.
I think that she had a little thing for Nolan, but the fear of her daddy kicked in harder than the like that she had for Nolan.
Let me just say this, Jess. One thing. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, I believe it's just what you're saying. And plus, I think, I don't know, for some reason in the back of my head, I believe that, like you said, they took the picture of it, and that's Katie. That's Katie
Mm-hmm.
that's on his lap. And you the
Mm-hmm.
last one to see him. If he said he was going to the boat, then you are the last person who saw him. And they won't include that part in there. What about her father? She said, she went back with her father and her nephew or her cousin or whatever it was on their boat. Yeah, after the father killed Nolan.
Yeah, let me tell you
They
something.
came back and got her. This is what they said.
Right.
That's why I was
Right.
believing her too, because I thought she was really helping out. For her to be now fucking on the boat, sitting on his lap, bitch. You didn't say you was on the boat. You said he left with his friends on the boat.
And ain't
Now we
nobody
got
heard nothing from her.
Right.
The
Now
sister
here's the
and the
thing.
mother and the judge, everybody else speaking for her.
Right.
I think
Now
her
here's the
father
thing.
beat her up. I think her father beat her ass for being with the black dude. I do
Well,
think
he
that. And that's
probably
why.
did because I found out that her father actually has some domestic violence cases against him.
Oh, shut up, girl. And he's a Mason too. Oh, yes, he's connected to
Yes.
something. He's connected. Yes. Go
Yes,
ahead,
he
girl.
is a part of the Mason organization.
Yes.
Katie's father, the white girl that sat on Nolan's lap, her father is part of the Mason organization. If y'all guys don't, for those of you in the chat or in the bushes listening, and you do not know what the Mason organization is, go do your research, okay? Go do your
Yep.
research. But what I found out also, besides the information with Katie, was Nolan was not killed on the boat. They docked the boat at a different location, and Nolan was off at the location. Okay. Nolan was
Yo,
not only put
Jesse.
on a chokehold, okay, but when they beat the crap out of Nolan, the back of Nolan's head hit a
Exactly.
jagged rock, okay?
Mm-hmm.
When they put Nolan back on the boat and they tried to take off, they ended up taking off in the wrong fucking direction. And the rocks on the bottom ended up damaging the rubber pieces that keep the water from coming into the boat. So, on top of it being high tide time, the water was coming in from the bottom. When they start searching, they are going to see that there is damage, significant damage to the right side of the boat. For
Right.
the simple fact that instead of going forward, they went backwards,
But check this
causing
out. Did you hear this
significant
part,
amount of
Jess?
damage to the boat.
Did you hear this part early on, like in the first few days? So one of them said, "Yeah, I don't know what happened. We got back, and he said I saw such and such and such a person, washing the boat down." And I'm like, "What the
Yeah,
Yes.
that was
what?
the next door neighbor. That was the next door neighbor who
Right,
recorded the female judge with her son and the other kid, and they were cleaning the boat off with
right."
a compound that's used to clean blood and stuff like
Blood.
that. He got
Yep.
blown up by that.
Correct.
So,
Why? Because
wow.
now here's the thing.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you got plenty of things that could have caused him to get injured on the boat. Nolan was already bleeding when he was put back on the boat. That is why all of the boat was
That's
getting
right.
washed down because
That's right.
all of Nolan's blood was on the
They
boat.
wanted to explain why there was water on inside the
But
boat
why
by
kill
making
him
that call
underground?
too.
That's what got me confused. Why kill him on land, then put him on the
The
boat,
reason they
and
killed
then
him
they
on
kill
land is
him?
because there was an argument, and that is one of the text messages that is going to be
Right.
retrieved. Okay, trust
Mhm.
me, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm
Yeah,
giving you the
just
little
you being you,
appetizers
girl.
before I
You
give you
go,
the full
girl.
course.
You
Okay,
go, girl. You go,
there
girl.
were previous text
She's
messages,
bad,
arguments
girl.
between Nolan and these kids. Okay, now on when they surfaced, they had one final discussion with Nolan. You either side with us or you're against us. Okay? Nolan was against them. There's a recording where Nolan had with them that the first part wasn't captured, only the second part was captured.
Right.
Okay? Now they're working on retrieving that because that is stuff that was deleted by these kids before they handed the phone back to the mother. Okay? Who or
You could. Whew, that's a fact. That's everything. Go ahead.
either with us
Facts connected, girl.
or against us. Okay? So being that he chose, I'm against it, that's why Nolan was off. It turned into a scuffle. The scuffle turned into a fight. They all started to jump him and go against him.
I
And
think
Nolan's
so
head
too.
went to the back of a fucking jagged rock.
You
Or
should,
somebody chokehold them out.
or it could be on the fucking. I know you saying no, but when you look at the cover to the bilge pump, if you step on it the wrong way, it's something it flips up.
Listen,
Maybe
I
he fell
can't.
back and
That
hit his
is
head
the
on that.
bilge pump. No, the bilge pump is under the floorboard. It's underneath there. It's that.
Correct.
No, that bilge pump was put in there to throw you off, and off on some other track. No, ignore that. The bilge pump shit, because they need to know what's going on with the bilge pump, because the bilge pump pumps out any extra water that's coming in the boat, in the bottom of the boat. And so if that's why she asked him that about the bilge pump.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So, and he
Yep.
didn't know what he was talking about. He was so nervous, and he was trying to follow his grandfather's instructions what to say.
Right.
That's what I
So
think.
that's pretty much what it boils down to. Now you gotta understand that these men and women that are in this shout out to Tara Sanchez and Hotshot and Quick Vic.
Yeah.
These
Hmm.
people that are in the Mason organization, when they have children, they're already breeding them because they're next to take their place when they're no longer here.
Hmm.
Okay.
They
And
bring
it
them
is
in.
their children's job when they make friends to try to get those friends, if they're trusted, into the circle. Okay. And
But wait
that's
a
what
minute.
it
Wait,
was.
hold up,
They were
hold up. No, first of all, all over the world, no black Mason can enter a white Masonic lodge, but the white ones can enter the black Masonic lodges. That's all over the world.
right. Right.
All
Yeah.
right.
That's what I was trying to get to.
Right. Yes.
So with Nolan, they already knew that there was never going to be no chance that Nolan could enter into
Yeah.
the Mason organization. But these kids had their own little, group going
Fraternity.
on the side, right?
Fraternity. Mhm.
And they wanted Mason to be a part of it. Why? Because believe it or not, Mason had a very large popularity. Okay. You bring Mason in, I mean, Mason, Lord have mercy. You bring
We know
Nolan
you
in
mean Nolan.
with his large popularity.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to follow. No, well, if Nolan's doing it, then I guess should be okay because Nolan's smart, Nolan's intelligent, Nolan knows what he is doing. So if he's doing it, then let's go ahead and follow the leader.
No, I think
But
this.
Nolan wasn't raised like that.
I think I was trying to find his father's information because I think if I got it right, this made my stomach sink. I got sick, so I'm gonna throw this off onto Jess to see if the father just joined the Masons. I don't want to say what I found. I need you to double check on behind me. Find if the father just joined. I believe he just joined the Masons. And so I'm like, I know goddamn well that he didn't sacrifice his own son like that. Because his reaction is odd to me. And that
Right.
the mother's the only one really speaking out, It's just weird.
Hmm.
I've seen a lot of Masons kids die and they all react the same way.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a shame. It's like they're ashamed. You can see shame in their face. Why are you ashamed? You can see it. Look at the pictures and the videos of him while she's talking. He's looking. It's just weird. It's just so weird. And this another thing. In every state, you're gonna find black kids being found dead. Most of them are in the water. I swear in the name of God, I did my little research on that today. That's what I've been doing all morning and last night. I said, okay, Deborah, let's prove it. You got to prove what when you have something, you just start proving it. And I start getting physically ill. Something sinister is going on in America, yo. And I believe that they know that their population is going down, and that's why they're trying to kill off black people and people of color.
Is there even a
Right.
fucking straight up race? We're all fucking each other. Is there a pure race? Because
No,
everybody's banging each other.
the only listen. The only people who don't have no integration in them are
The
the
Jews.
Zionist Jews and Africans
And I can't say that because I know two
that
Jews
live
that
in
fucking black girls.
Africa. The ones, listen, there's places in Africa where white people ain't never been yet. There's people who generation go back with no interruption in it. Is so what? So what? What does that mean? We all human. It doesn't matter. People not get up off of that. But these people gonna keep up on this race thing if we don't stop this shit now. And the leader of it, I keep telling people, the leader of the Church of Satan is called MAGA. Trump is the leader of the Church of Satan. And that's why we having all these wars. And if you read Book of Revelation just carefully, I ain't gonna tell you just read the Book of Revelation. Take a day, take a couple of hours one day and read the book of Revelation. And you're gonna see
Amen.
everything going on. You're gonna see it so clearly. It's gonna be like Jess. Jess must know the book of Revelation because she's
Right.
like me. She immediately could see it. Just give me a couple of dots.
All right,
Yeah,
you know what, man? We're gonna go ahead and I want to play this 911 call again. We're
yeah,
gonna
play
play this
that.
now. We're gonna play it from Trent out loud. I fucks with him. He's been on it too. He's like the bootleg talk is just. He's like the bootleg talk is
Check
just.
this out. Wait, before you do that, do you know Nancy Grace is up on this now?
Yeah, I was gonna take a Nancy Grace is
But
on
check
it
out
too.
what she left out. Listen to this part. Isn't there a part Trent Out Loud got in this video we're gonna see right now where
Yep.
it says, you killed him.
Yes,
She
you can hear
let out
somebody
her.
say it. And your boy Bart said he wasn't there, you lying piece of shit. We hear him
Yeah.
clear as day talking about your Bart. What the fuck? Yeah, buddy. So we're gonna
Go
play
ahead.
this video out.
Okay.
Here we go, folks. We're gonna play this out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put all of us in the bottom so we can get the big screen for him. Here we go, folks. Tara, I'm paying attention. As soon as you come up, I'll add you.
48 hours, I've received hundreds, if not thousands of comments, DMs, and even text messages saying, Trent, there's been a break in the case. Did you hear the boat phone call? Did you hear about the content creator that used AI on the T.Y.I dispatch call to bring out the voices? We caught them. Trent, did you hear about the sound engineer that didn't use AI and use audio enhancement tools and discovered exactly what was said? We caught them. They are officially guilty. We can hear them on the boat talking about Nolan passing away. And the answer is yes, I did hear about it.
You can even hear in this audio one of them talk about dump him or some shit like that. You can hear that too. Watch, folks.
Yes, you can. Yes, you
but
can.
I did not want to post it until it was authenticated or shared from Benjamin Crump or Nolan's parents. As I have told y'all since my first video, July the 6th, this channel is in support of facts and receipts and Nolan's parents. And of course, attorney Benjamin Crump. If it doesn't come from them, I need to authenticate it. I spent all day yesterday reaching out to sources, connects, Benjamin Crump's law office, and I'm ready to tell y'all what I heard back about the authenticity about these phone calls. I'm going to play 3 versions of the dispatch call for you. I'm going to play the authentic one. I'm going to play you the AI version, and I'm also going to play for you the enhanced engineered audio. Trust me, nobody wants these phone calls to be authenticated more than me. Y'all know I have spent every day of the past 3 weeks fighting for justice for Nolan Wells. And as we continue the fight for justice for Nolan Wells, we must protect Christine. Yesterday, while I was doing my research, it was brought to my attention that Nolan Wells' mom, Christine, has been the target of a negative wave online when it comes to her job. We're going to talk about that too. There has been a ton of developments over the past 48 hours. Sit back, relax. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. Then I'll hand it off to you, the out louders. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let's break down the T.Y.I dispatch audio call. The authentic version, the one that has been authenticated, is around 8 minutes long. The audio starts recording before the operator picks up. And that is where that is the part that is going viral. I'm going to play it for you in a second.
I paused this to say this. I got none for love for Tisha Tells, but she didn't understand. When you call any emergency number, if there's not someone available to pick up right then and there, the first thing that picks up is the fucking music and the recording. As soon as that shit, you hear the music, trust and believe whatever you're saying, you're being recorded. Just like when you call and these people put you on hold to try to help you.
That's
you
right.
Talk about, yeah, fuck this bitch. She's stupid ass.
I always muted when they put me on
Hence
hold.
why I told you Tisha Tells is alright, but she ain't all that, nigga.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Facts. Here we go. Back to it again.
And hear a lot of stuff going on in the background, and then the operator, Vicky, picks up and then starts talking. I'm not going to play the whole 8 minutes. I'm going to show you the parts that you need to hear, starting with before Vicky, the operator, picks up, because that is where we potentially have a break in the case. Now, very, very important to note, like I said at the top of this video, Benjamin Crump has not posted any of this, nor has Nolan's parents, nor has any sort of media that Benjamin Crump has authenticated. Okay, he has talked.
The only reason why I paused it one more time is to let you know he put this video out 6 hours ago. Within the last hour or two, CBS News, Benjamin Crump's people, and a couple of other news outlets, fucking these assholes, TMZ, have all authenticated and said it's legit. The first 31 seconds of this call, what we're about to hear, is legit. Trent Out Loud hasn't put nothing out again. This was the last video he did 6 hours ago. So I know if he goes live again later tonight, he's probably going to go ahead and say yes, that it has been authenticated and it has been played by several news outlets. Let's get back to it.
And he has held press conference at NAACP, etc. That's what I'm talking about. So this has been on socials and on YouTube, okay? Very important to note that. Now, I'm going to play the CETO dispatch call, the original that has music behind it. Listen carefully, and you'll hear some rumbling and people talking in the background. Then we'll play the AI, and then we'll play the sound engineer. Listen to the original one. Take a listen.
CETO assistant.
Okay, just want to be clear. No AI, no enhancement on that one. Now, when that went out, some content creator went out and said, hey, we're going to take out the music. We're going to use AI. We're going to take out the music and we're going to enhance and try to figure out what they're saying. Now, I'm not saying that this content creator did anything or did not do anything. All I'm just saying is that it hasn't been authenticated. For example, like if you would use this in court, it would have to go through authentication, okay? This is the AI version of what this content creator put out there and what this content creator thinks they are saying or what their AI thinks they are saying. Listen.
Connected. CETO assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey. Now here is the isolated CETO vocals from audio engineer expert Janetta Brantley without using any form of AI. You'll see her picture here beside me. I went to her Facebook.
Bro, once she came out with this, Truth Lady and everybody on the panel, once this broad came out, I went and did exactly what he said. I looked her up. This broad works for the filming, and this is her shit. She works for the filming industry. This is her craft. Removing sound and shit like that for movies, for all kind of shit. She's legit, bro. She makes buku money on fucking with this audio and shit like that. She is legit, bro. For anybody that want to say who she is, you could go look her up. You could look up her, on anything. Put her name in. And she's legit. This is what she does as a career. She works on movies, all kind of shit. So you know, if you work on movie sets, you need to be able to fucking seclude certain sounds and all that shit and everything. And like I said, she did this shit straight bare minimum. Let it go now.
I'm going to show you her credentials. Very important to note. This is credentials on her Facebook, not authenticated by any sort of law office, not authenticated by Nolan's parents or Benjamin Crump.
Don't forget, this is 6 hours late.
What she has on her Facebook. So when you hear people saying she's an audio engineer, she's an audio engineer because that's what she told us she is, and that's what she said on Facebook. Not discrediting her at all, just giving you the facts. Here is what she wrote on Facebook. Sorry, this is her Facebook profile. I want to show her Facebook profile. This is what she said about her own work, which I think is very honest of her. Look what I'll read a little bit about what she wrote. I won't read the entire thing, but important to note, she said, I encourage everyone to listen with their own ears, compare it with the original recording, and come to your own conclusions. So it doesn't look like she's trying to push a narrative. It does look like she's just trying to help. But we don't know who this person is. She's just somebody on Facebook. And stay tuned. I'm going to tell you what this could mean. This could be a plant from the other side. But let me cook for 1 second, and I'll tell you why this could be bad for us. But I'm also going to play, before I go into that, I'm also going to play a video that she put out. Take a listen.
I want to quickly explain what I did, what you're looking at on the screen, and why I chose to approach this audio the way that I did. As a professional audio engineer with experience in dialogue editing, dialogue cleanup, sound design, and post-production, I decided to work on that pt-2 call using traditional audio processing techniques rather than relying on any AI voice separation or AI enhancement. You'll also notice time code and dialogue written on the side of the screen and pop up during each segment. That dialogue represents what I personally hear as an audio engineer while processing and repeatedly reviewing these sections. I'm pretty much providing it as a listening reference, not as a declaration that my interpretation is the only possible interpretation. That's important. I want you to listen for yourself, use headphones if you have them, listen closely, and decide with your own ears what you believe is being said.
Okay, again, she said, don't let me mislead you, but this is what she thinks she hears. So watch the screen.
Hey, word.
Okay, so that was the beginning of the pt-2 dispatch call.
That's crazy, folks. I'm going to pause it right there. We're going to go back to this, and we're going to talk about this real quick before we let him play on. Y'all got to see what she wrote down in the time sequence and everything, everybody. The first thing she can hear is, can we cover it up? Yeah, I thought all about that. Oh, you killed him? He's already dead. Is he dead? Yeah. Yells Nolan. Oh, my God. Nolan, wake up. Audible but clear. Wyatt. Get. Yells, get. Wake up. Wake the fuck up. Damn it, Bart. No-No's really dead now. And we all know that that's the name that they always called him, No-No. Now, Bart said he wasn't even there. So why the fuck is Bart name being yelled at this bus? Talk to me, people. Look at what this woman put up there. Talk to me.
I bet you don't know why they call him No-No. I bet you don't know why they call him No-No.
They said that was his name that they have for him.
I bet you don't know why they call him that, though.
They probably say No-No because he's not supposed to be with them. He's a no-no. Like, yo,
no.
Okay.
Nolan was always saying no to any and every little thing that they tried to get him involved in. So they started calling him No-No because it's always no.
Damn.
And they knew they had to do whatever to him now because they knew he was leaving for that D1 college tryout for football. Like his
they
father
were hating on him, man.
That's crazy, bro. So what you think, man? Reading what you heard, Chino Plush, and reading what she put up there, that shit before she even put these words up there, everything she has up there, that's what I heard through my ears. That's what my ears was telling me. Yo, Nana, are you there? You been on the panel?
Yeah. That's good.
Okay. Like, yo, I mean, seriously, is anybody on this panel gonna argue that what she wrote up there in words is not legit? Do you think it's something else being said? I mean, let's keep it 100. I guess not. I guess nobody's.
I don't think anybody's gonna sit there and go against what's being shown up there. I mean, let's be real.
It's already been authenticated.
You don't even have to be. You don't even have to be a professional engineer, you know, or you just got to know what the fuck you doing with technology. Okay.
That's a fact. It's just be doing her thing on this computer. These fucking videos and backgrounds and everything. Shout out to Tokyo is just on that. I mean, truth, lady. I still believe they killed him on the bus. I know you and Just think they killed him outside, but I'm not gonna
keep saying on the bus.
I'm not gonna. I mean, on the boat. On the boat. I'm not.
You want to go on the bus, nigga? You want to go on the bus?
No,
you want me to get you a ticket so you can go on the bus?
I'm gonna go ahead and say that they took him out on the motherfucking on that boat.
I think the father did it, and he caught the daughter. Something happened. Something transpired. I believe it's either her relative, this nephew or cousin or whatever that other male, where the sister said that she when she said where they say they came and got her when where the sister says that they came and got her. She wasn't there. She wasn't on the
So
boat. She
Bart,
wasn't.
if I'm understanding this, then and what you're saying as well, Truth Lady, is so Bart was probably the one that killed him.
I don't
Bart,
know which one, but
Bart
I
is the
think the
one that
father.
was in the recording that was deleted. The audio that was deleted before the one that Nolan that they have in evidence already that Nolan had recorded before that. The argument that occurred off the boat, okay? Because you already questioned it one time and you ended up fucking up. Don't question fuck it is just you already know that one too many times. You ain't gonna come pretty for you. Okay. Nolan was killed off the damn boat. Okay.
Me too.
Him and Bart got into an argument.
Something happened.
Okay.
Mhm.
Two left off the boat alive. One went back on the boat not alive. The
So
missing
that means
audio will
this
end
is
up
the.
being
I
recovered.
think the father got some kind of power. That this my take, Jess. What you said is highly credible too. But I think that knowing how them white men are down there, if they find out their daughter's messing with a black guy, they will damn near kill her. A lot of them, they beat their daughters up. I done heard of them killing their daughters. I'm not joking. Just start researching about down here in the South, how they do it. They will kill their own daughter, their own child. And sons get away with it more, you know. But I really think that the father did it, or sent somebody to do it, or a relative did it, or a fight occurred because of the father involvement, and he's the one. This is why. Listen to this part. This is the reason why I think this, Jess. The part where they said that the sister said Katie left, they came back and got her, so she left. You'll find that transcript on Nancy Grace page, on her video. That Nancy, she was not there. She wasn't. He didn't come with her. That I forgot. Did she say her father or somebody or uncle? Three family members came and got her. Yeah, they came and got her because you right, Jess. Somebody was recording her sitting on a nigga nap. That's the way they was looking at it. The father got thing. They went over there. Something occurred probably on that boat. They did kill him on that boat, or they lured him to the land, or they was on land doing whatever, and the father came.
well, can I interject real quick? Maybe that's the audio we hear of them saying, "Give me my fucking phone back" when they were on land. They showed.
Exactly.
Okay. You spinning? You and just spinning? Go ahead.
I'm just putting pieces together, because what Jess said is highly credible too. But I believe that, like she believed, that he wasn't killed on the boat, that they put him on the boat. And then the fact that they're asking, is he dead? So you killed him. Somebody said he's already dead. And somebody else said, is he dead? And somebody says, yeah. Look, just like. And
Shit,
then meanwhile, this nigga's
it's
on the
right there.
phone
It says it
putting the
there.
alibi call in.
Oh
That he
shit! You
already got.
killed him.
Check his phone. I bet you he talked to his grandfather before he made that call.
You killed him. He's already dead. Is he dead? Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
father. I think.
Nolan.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh shit. Yeah. I'm looking at the transcript that she wrote there. So you could be right. Damn, you just could be right. They threw the motherfucker right back on the boat. They're like, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with
Like
him?
what? Is he
Yeah.
dead? Like what?
He's like, can we cover it up? He's like, yeah, I thought all about that. He's like, oh, you killed him? He's already dead. Is he dead?
Now check this out. Now this is getting ready to come out. we're gonna flip this. This has to flip. Put it in the algorithm. That we now know, since y'all MFers want to do everything by voice recognition, because everybody's voice is like their fingerprint. No two voice things are the same. So let's see who said what. Let's get the voice, the transcript.
Well, we know Wyatt was on the phone. We know Wyatt is on the phone with Vicky, the 911 dispatch.
Because Wyatt was the one that threatened the girl with the blackmail of the picture that was taken of her.
Okay, and Wyatt was the one talking to the 911 dispatcher, Vicky, because somebody yells at him and he says, "Shut the fuck up," or some shit like that. Before he's
because Wyatt also is the one on the call logs that were checked. Wyatt is also the one that placed a call to the girl's father.
Mm-hmm. Wow. I thought it was.
I told you, y'all. I knows my shit. I knows my shit.
Mm-hmm. That I think I'm gonna tell you something. The fact this is like I hope black people's paying attention. That you got whole fucking towns where the mayor, the governor over the state is even stamping what that little county over there is doing. The sheriff's department, the judges, the attorneys, the district attorney's office, everything, they all is in cahoots with each other. All of them. And then when I heard you can't become a judge unless you're a Mason, I'm like, what? So what about females? What do? Oh, they be of fraternities. And some of them, that's why they taking female Masons now. Like I don't get too much into that because I don't got the energy for it. They BS. That's a bunch of. I just don't got the energy.
Let me tell you something. The female Masons, believe it or not, if you guys think that the male Masons are sick and sadistic,
Oprah Winfrey.
You have no idea what the female Masons are capable of.
That's
okay?
That's what what's the movie called Prada? What was that?
The Devil Wears Prada.
The Devil Wears Prada was about that. That was telling you about the power of female Freemasons, but you had to look at the movie and see the symbols behind her, like on walls and different colors and different things to understand what gave her power. And a lot of the black ones is like that too. A lot of them black shows that's on Netflix and stuff. If you understand the Masons and how they work and what's going on, and that show everybody was talking about, I forget the name. I never watched it. With Terrence, what his name was in it, I forget.
Terrence Witherspoon.
Mm-hmm. All of those different ones. And this is what you call subversion of society by kill off the best, the top of the creams of the crop. All right, and you subvert the ones down, like how you got women walking around here dressed and half dressed and everything hanging out. That's subversion of your society by encouraging women to kill their babies. Kill their babies with abortions, but you should have a right to have an abortion. I don't, you understand what I'm saying? Understand where I'm coming from, but they push it. So they don't want us people of color having children. They don't want us to do that.
I bet you Truth Lady already know this. But did y'all know that the female judge 4 to 5 months ago joined the Mason fraternity?
Oh, wow. Get the fuck out of here. You see this bullshit?
See, this is why I said I handed that over to Jess and I didn't want to say nothing. I didn't want to say nothing because I'm telling you, it's like, I'm like, is this a humiliation or a ritual for her? Like, like I don't get it. Like, is this her sacrifice? Is this the father bring? Like who's connected? Everybody's connected to each other there. It's like that in a whole lot of towns. You got some white boys down here in North Carolina and South Carolina. They sound like black men. I sent y'all some videos. They sound like black people. They'll tell you, no, don't go there. Don't go there. Like you'll be thinking it's cool. You've been there today. No, don't go there. Don't go at night. And they be honest. They be telling this people, they cliques. It says, oh, you was in judge. Oh, that's so-and-so and so-and-so uncle. You know what they tell you? Like, because we up in court, we just don't know. We don't know. We don't realize that there's a big club and we ain't in it. Like George Carlin said.
Now, for those of you who are wondering, well, if the females have their fraternity, then what do? You do have females in high power that are in the Mason fraternity
Yeah.
that they do things like throw a case. If you have a lawyer, your
Okay.
lawyer throws the case, especially if she's just joining. Why? Because this is your initiation and this is your sacrifice. Your initiation is your sacrifice. You
It's
have
certain, yeah.
judges
There's certain
that
things they can't
throw
do.
the cases, okay? Like the woman on the Nolan's case. This
And
was her sacrifice.
and how about this? Did you know that most of the judges, especially in these sundown towns and states, they all take a cut on the prison system, the what you call it,
Yes.
you know, they all get a cut for convicting people and having attorneys convince them to take a plea and all that type of stuff. They'd be looking at the evidence like this. They'd be like, well, did we got him enough to get at least a year out of him? You know, and lock him up for a year for this or that.
That's
You know,
why
it's free
sometimes you'll
labor for them.
wonder, right? Because that's why sometimes you'll sit there and you'll look at it and be like, the case ain't matching the sentencing. You'll get
Right.
somebody that stole a bag of chips and a soda from a
No, girl,
store.
tell her
They're
what
giving
the,
three
what
and a
the
half
hell?
fucking years. Why?
Right,
Because your 3.5 years is gonna put a nice little chunk of change
right,
in my pockets.
right.
Okay.
That's right.
That's
That's
crazy,
right, and that's
man.
a fact.
Yep.
It's absolutely
And if
wild.
you talk about it, like that's one thing that if you go on the internet and start talking about, and it's getting ready to get talked about now with Nolan Wells' case, because the
Open
lawyer
panel,
is
people.
implicated
Open
now, the
panel.
DA's implicated, the coroner, the medical examiner, the judge, they all implicated now, all of them.
Yeah.
All of them. Oh
Yep.
my God.
This shit
Yep.
crazy.
Now here's something
God.
that I bet you Havoc didn't fucking know. Okay.
Who said,
Is
who
that
was you
a lot of
talking to?
people,
Who was the person talking to when they said you killed him? That's
right?
what I want to know.
Right.
He's already dead. He's already
Mm-hmm.
dead. So the father delivered a dead body, and what happened? Something ain't
Mm-hmm.
right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Like
Jay.
I keep reading that over and over and over and over and over while I'm talking. I just like keep reading this over
Now
and
here's
over.
something that I bet you that Havoc didn't know. A lot of the people that were involved in Carmelo's case, Masons.
Oh, what the fuck is going on? So we just killing black people randomly across the world on the same day? We just gonna randomly pick a black person?
Listen, it's in every
Pay
state.
attention to every single case. Every single case is giving you a fair
I
warning.
gotta find this. Hold on a minute.
Every single case is going to give you a fair warning. Okay. And for anybody that's in the bushes watching, for anyone who's paying attention to Havoc's lives or whatever the case is, because I've seen a lot of people that sit there in different lives and say, well, why do podcasters and content creators, when they go live, they say, oh, we got to break in the case. We got this, we got that, because it is a we. Okay. Carmelo and Nolan, there are brothers, there are sisters, there are children, there are nephews, our nieces. Okay. We're speaking like parents, we're speaking as aunt and uncles. Okay. We are speaking because we have children in the world that this can happen to. So when we say we, it's because we mean we as a community.
Yes, yes, definitely. Yo, Troy Graham, what's good, brother?
Have that.
Yes, Tori said, "What's up?" Yeah, definitely. Like I said, man, we at the hour mark.
Hey, Troy.
We at the hour mark. This is Smoked Out Society.
I'm
home
trying
of
to
the
find
Rico
it right
Squad.
now. Okay.
Everybody on the panel.
They just found.
Give me a second, truth lady.
They
Everybody
just
on
found a
the panel.
teenager in the river, a river in another state. I can't remember. I can't. If I pull it up, I'm gonna cut this call off because my phone.
All right. Well, give me a second then. Get that information if you can get it. Yeah, if you can get that info, get it. But give me a second. Like I was saying, this is the hour mark. This is Smoked Out Society, home of the Rico Squad. As you can see, everyone on the panel are members of the Rico Squad. We're talking about the Nolan Wells case. You know what I mean? open panel. The link is pinned in the chat, or I just dropped it. You can hit the panel if you have something to say about the case. Everyone is more than welcome to. This is what we're talking about tonight. If you're looking at what I got frozen in the background, that is a transcript that was taken down by a professional, somebody who works in the business of sound and words and all that other good shit. If you need to see, you can go back and watch the live started a couple of minutes, and you'll see who did this. And these are the words that you can hear clear as day before the 911 dispatcher picks up for these boys to go ahead. He starts talking. These are the words that you can hear. I mean, it's crazy. We're going to go ahead and we're going to play it one more time, and then we're going to let the video play out because we stopped it to talk about it. Here we go.
On ears what you believe is being
That's her. That's the person we're talking about who works in the field.
said.
Okay, again, she said, don't let me mislead you, but this is what she thinks she hears. So watch the screen.
Oh my God.
Hey, we're
Okay, so that was the beginning of the CTO dispatch call before the operator picks up. Now, let's go back to the AI version from a content creator and go over the rest of the call. Like I said, it's 8 minutes, but I'm going to pull the parts that is important. And the parts that are important is what's going on in the background, because this is where the AI is working to say, hey, your ear itself can't hear this, but the AI is pulling it out. So I want to show you what everyone's
And
talking
she
about.
didn't use
Here is
AI.
the breaks, okay?
I don't know
So
what
first
the
you're
hell
going to hear in the background audio enhanced, AI enhanced. Check his chest, and then Wyatt and Warren. Listen to this.
All right.
I know we have a membership like guaranteed. I don't
All
have
right.
the tag
Unless
on
you
here.
have a
It got ripped
membership
off.
number or anything, it's okay. All right. Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
Now, I'm going to play a clip that is not AI enhanced. This is actually just the plain audio. And you're going to hear something that, to me, is probably even more baffling than the AI and the audio enhancement, because, like I said, that hasn't been authenticated. Let's talk with the facts here. You're going to hear Vicky, the operator, say, how many adults on board? And you're going to hear, if it's Warren, I think it's Warren that's talking, or if it's not, it's Wyatt. You're going to hear him take like light years to answer. He doesn't answer. He beats around the bush. Oh, there's no adults. There's this, there's that. And it's like, even the operator's like, this is not what I'm asking you. Like, how many living souls are on board? And he literally takes so long to answer. Why are you trying to avoid the question? What's wrong?
Souls.
Is it because Nolan was there and now he's not there and you don't want to get caught up because you know this is being recorded? Now, keep in mind, they didn't know it was being recorded before the operator picked up the call. So that's where the enhancement and the AI.
And that's what kills me. With that right there alone, motherfuckers should have got arrested today, because I'm sure these fucking police, somebody has said that to them.
That threw him off when she said living souls.
And that fucked him up.
And somebody in the background said 7.
Yo, this is crazy.
So that means that they're listening.
But he knows
to what's going on. They listening. They hearing him. He turned around. He waiting a long time. You know what I'm trying to say? Deep. Yeah. It's deep. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I just had this. That just pisses me off every time I hear that.
He's being recorded here, so that's why he's stammering, because he doesn't want to get caught up. Also, when you listen to that, there's also an AI enhancement that says, Warren, drop in the water. Again, that's the AI enhanced, but focus for a second, literally just on Warren, literally just talking and not being able to answer how many people are on board.
All right. How many adults and children on board?
No, there's no children.
Oh, is there anybody on board? How many adults, sir? That was the question. Hello, can you hear me?
Try to jump in and pull the plug, Bart, while you're going. Hello.
Yep, I just need you to answer these questions so I can get you over to the captain.
Okay.
How many
what's
adults
going
on board?
What's up? There are 0 adults on board.
There's nobody on board the boat?
No. Nobody
right.
here is over the age of 21.
Sir, that was not the question. Is there a person? Is there a person, a living individual on the boat?
Yes, there's lots of people breathing on the boat.
All right,
Oh,
how many people,
shit.
sir?
Like
What?
7.
All right, thank you. All right.
Wallahi, oh my God.
You can
I done
clearly,
just
No,
you
dragged
can
his
clearly
body.
clearly hear them
he said
dragging his
like
body.
7. He said
Oh
like
my
7,
God.
and that's what I was about to say. You can hear him dragging his body. He said
my
like
God.
7, and then somebody was like 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5,
my
6.
heart is beating
I'm like,
fast.
what?
Oh my God. I swear to God, I got tears in my eyes. What the fuck they do to that boy? Oh my God, you can hear it. That freaked me out just now. I'm sorry. That really, I didn't hear that before. I
Yeah,
never
you
heard
can
that
hear
part.
them
That
clear
freaked
as
me out
day.
too, man.
Yeah, you can hear them dragging his body, and then when he said like 7, you can hear somebody in the background yell. Somebody in the background
Now,
say, "Yo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6."
here's the thing,
Yeah.
and this might be a little bit more. This is a little bit more clarity for Havoc. If Nolan was killed on the boat, there would be no need for any dragging. Nolan was killed off of the boat, put back on the boat, and that is why you hear the dragging sound.
And I think it was the living when they came to pick up they came and got the girl. We need to find. I bet you that's
And don't
Katie. They
forget,
came
they
another
checked
boat.
Bart. Didn't they go after Bart's boat? I think Bart was the one that told them. That's why they didn't
You know
intercede.
what? You know how what I
Bart
think I'm
has
gonna
a
do?
boat. I think Bart was the one
I'm gonna
that told
go
them.
I'm gonna go into see where the into maritime records because they show you just like airplanes left in the what time and all that which way they go. They have the same thing for boats. Any vessel that's on the water. It's what you call a GPS. You can tell.
Yeah,
So
they
you can
did that
tell if
already.
another
Truth
boat.
lady,
You could tell if
they
another
did.
boat was near them, or how long it was there.
They got
You could
told.
tell. You may
They got
not be able to
told
tell
by
what was
another
going.
boat. They got told by a boat. That's already been
Not.
proven.
I'm not. Listen, Havoc. Listen to me. I'm not talking about when the boat got there, told by another boat. We don't even know if that shit is the truth because they don't already debunk part of that story. The point I'm trying to make is that if we look up the maritime records, we can find out which ships, which boats, whatever you call them, the vessels, was right near him at the time of the call. At the time of the call, right before the call, right after the call. See if the grandfather, what time did you talk to your you said the grandfather told him. How did the grandfather know? So the sequence of phone calls of who we call first. Oh, his grandfather. Oh my God, someone's on the door. Or maybe he was calling and said, "Yeah, the job is done." We don't know what was said on that phone call because the grandfather sure backed him up. I just got a call from the grandfather and he said they don't need any help now. Something ain't right. I'm telling you, that dragon thing just freaked me out just now. That freaked me out. I didn't hear that part. Oh my God.
That's
Just
crazy.
like Jess said, we're mothers. We are mothers.
And I didn't even
So
finish
we have
playing
that
and I stopped
instinct.
it. I haven't even
That could
finished.
have been my son, you understand?
All right. Please hold. I'm transferring you to the local captain now.
All right, now let's go to another part of this 8-minute call that is highly suspicious to me. While they're there talking, okay, give me the name of the boat, this, what, the registration number. You guys don't need to hear all that. Vicky says, all right, okay, cool. I'm going to go contact the captain now so he can come out and help y'all. She puts them on hold, calls the captain. I was like, yo, captain, I have a boat in distress. They need your help. The captain is like, yeah, I was on the phone with his grandfather. His grandfather said they don't need help. What? Oh, I thought you just spent 6 minutes telling how your water's coming in. This is whatever about like. Was this just an alibi, or and now the grandfather is like, hey, now Nolan is missing. Don't bring people out here. Like, what is going on? You need help or you don't need help, sir? Listen to this.
This is Captain Seth.
Hi, Captain Seth. This is Vicky from International. How you doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
Good, good. You're gonna have a fee for service come up
Okay.
on Horn Island, and he's saying the boat is sinking. Said there's about a lot of people on board. He says he thinks about 7.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to be rude. He wants you guys to go out there and unpump the boat and then tow it in.
All right. Yeah. I just actually got off the phone with his grandpa, who I'm guessing is the owner of the boat, and he said that they. Yeah, Jerry. Yeah, he said.
Okay.
I just hung up with him. He said that they don't need any help right now, but if something changes, he'll call me back.
Without the AI enhance and without the sound
Lord.
engineer enhancement,
Bro, so is it safe to say the grandfather should be getting arrested as well? Like, what the fuck is
they
going
all
on?
the whole town, the whole
Grandpa's a
fucking town.
Mason.
They're all Masons. You got
Now let me show
all
you something. I got some pictures for you, Happy.
the sheriffs
Check this
belong
out.
to
This is what it looks like
you know what the
on
police one is. The what's the law enforcement one that all the cops belong to? They FOP, Fraternal Order of Police. They at least that one. They all on black and white, whatever. Yeah,
All
Fraternal
right,
Order.
Jess, go ahead. Show us these pictures.
Go ahead, Jess. I'm sorry.
So this is a reason why this is called Horn Island. And this is one of the biggest reasons why I tell you that it was very easy for them to take Nolan whales out on Horn Island. This is what the island looks through. A good 90 to 95% of the island. You got shit like this on Horn Island. Okay? You got stuff like this. This is where Nolan's body was found. That area right there in the back is where Nolan was leaning against when they found him. Okay?
They knew not to put him in the water because they knew that a
They
drowning.
found him in the water. They found him. He
was found on the edge of the water, and that's where they dropped him. And they knew that they wasn't gonna get away with a drowning. They knew
because you have to remember that the high tide comes in. The high tide will drag your ass right back into the water.
Lungs. If you're still breathing,
correct,
and you drowning, you get water in your lungs.
Correct.
That's true. But if you're already dead, there will be no water in the lungs.
Correct.
So I think that's why they threw him near the edge so that it would look like a drowning. And they knew that people was going to say, okay, it looks like a drowning. And that was it. But nah, the internet didn't let that happen. We didn't let social media didn't let it happen because we tired of this shit. If y'all go to every single state, I'll get really emotional now. But if you go to every state in America, there are several cases of missing black boys and girls and dead girls and boys being found. And most of them are being found in water. Rivers, lakes, I swear to God. I just did that. Last night I went to bed. I said, I got to stop because I ain't going to be able to sleep. And then I finished this morning. I'm like, oh my God, what the hell? Something is going on. Something that we don't know about. A couple of them was Hispanics, and 2 or 3 of them was Chinese kids. All right, but most of them, and it's over 200. You got to go look. You got to look. It's incredible. And they just stuffed them under it's mentioned on the news. They do balloon releases and put candles and stuff and memorials up, and nobody pay attention. Nobody investigates. That's what they thought we was going to do for Nolan Wells. That's what they laughing at, the balloon releases. They laughing at it. It's disgusting. Yo, and like I wrote on, YouTube and Facebook want to kill me anyway. I don't care. Like, it's time for a militia. We need citizen militias. You have the right to create them. But people are afraid. Oh, I don't mess with guns. Nigga, you gonna need one. Like I tell all these, wherever I go, I know I find the niggas in the hood. They all know me. They looks out for me. Right now, I'm grandma. But years ago, I used to do it. I wasn't grandma. I was auntie. Now I'm grandma. But the point is that if something go down, what's gonna happen when it go mass? Because it's happening. It's like they doing, to me, you know what it look like? It's like each lodge is clocking in how many they supposed to put in. And Trump feel like he the biggest one with his MAGA, the head of the Church of Satan. He killing people in wars. He getting more bloodshed. You know, it's weird. It's very, I know it sounds off, but I swear to God, I'm like, this is, if you look it up yourself.
It don't sound off to a person like me in Florida, my brother. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to all of you guys. It don't sound off at all. Because you know, like literally, like I live in an area, right? If I go to the outskirts, right, there's literally like a bunch of militia groups around, and you can hear on a regular basis if you live near them, if you're hanging out near them at a house, you can hear them, the guns going off, the practice going on. They're doing this on a regular basis, getting ready. You know what I'm saying? And nobody else is getting ready, and that's the problem. They're getting ready, and nobody else is.
100, absolutely.
And the
I mean,
thing
it's
is
real.
that there are
North
a lot more
Carolina.
children. There are a lot more children missing, but here is the problem. The problem is that 85% of parents, when they report their children missing, immediately they're just documented as a runaway.
Yeah, and until for 24 hours.
And a lot of times, what happens with these parents is that they go ahead and they follow the rules. Okay, I'm going to wait till 24 hours. 24 hours comes, and then 5 years later, your child was never, ever found. And so you're either identifying the body or your child is just never, ever found. Why? Because believe it or not, just like traffic cops, when they got to make their quota at the end of their mark, it's the same thing with these freaking Mason people. They got a quota to make.
Yes, really something is
shit
going
is crazy,
on.
bro. Yo, Majors, good, brother. Welcome to the panel, brother.
It's something.
No,
It's
no
energy,
doubt, bro.
it's
And I hope Troy said he was about to pop up. The reason I didn't pop up earlier was because Troy said Troy called me up and we had like an hour-long conversation. You know what I'm saying? You know, I haven't spoken to him in a minute, but if he pops up and he wants to join, I'll back up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been a minute since Troy's gone to any panel.
Come on, I can hold up to 12 people on my panel, brother.
All right, so yeah. You said you wanted 6 tonight, so you got 6 right now, and then Troy, make it 7. He's gonna be an overachiever tonight.
Anybody that wants to come up and talk about the situation is more than welcome to. Just keep it respectful. We up here talking about the Nolan Wells situation. Once again, everybody's entitled to their own opinion too. Maybe you feel that the white people didn't do something.
Everything ain't opinion, though.
Major Key, salute, big bro, salute.
Jess, I wanted to say, Jess, shout out to you, yo, because you've been coming out with like some real thorough investigative stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might need your own, platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't know what, like, you know, but
oh,
but shit,
Major, no. If you ask you, Sarah C. So if anybody want to check out what Tokyo is Jess and Melly the Chosen is doing, you don't need to look no further. Here you go, people.
On the track. Finesse beats on the track.
And there you go,
Yo,
people.
that's dope as hell. Yo.
Some filters. You can check them out.
Drop the link in the chat because when I leave here, I'm gonna go ahead. I think I'm already subscribed. I might have to put on notifications though. I might not have notifications on.
Definitely. Yo, Troy, you're more than welcome to hit the panel, brother. There's more than enough space. But yo, man, this whole situation with this dude is crazy, man. It's just the sad part was here when you hear it completely, and then the dragging of the body. Like these motherfuckers really wilding, bro. All this evidence, there's no fucking way they walk. I'm sorry, there's no fucking way. Somebody's gonna push something. There's no way. The whole lot gotta go down. The fucking medical examiner, the judge, the cop, all five of those motherfuckers. And yo, I'm so mad because I gave Katie a pass. You fucking little
Well, now let's remember. Let's remember. You got to understand that when you grow up like with a father, like what Katie's had to grow up with, you got to understand that she was already growing up with a fear for her father. Okay, so it could be that she did like Nolan. Okay, it could be that she did not like Nolan, or it could be that, you know, like I said, they peer pressured her, and using the fear of her father, they pressured her into go ahead and sit on his lap, you know, go flirt with him a little bit. That's where they got their little I'm a blackmail the shit out of you with this picture. Okay.
So who took the picture? Bart on his boat?
You shall see when it comes out.
Wow, what the fuck?
It's all already been documented into evidence. And by the way, for anyone who is in the bushes, who is trying to be a hater, thinking that I be coming to Havoc's panel and I be taking over Havoc's shit and I be acting like I know everything. My name in itself is self-explanatory. I not only do my research on everything, I have a lot of intel in a lot of fucking places. I haven't been doing this now. I've been doing this for a very long time. I don't just do the celebrity shit. I do real life shit. Your girl is very, very intelligent. Okay. Not only did I go to school for criminology to become a behavioral analyst. Okay. I studied a lot of shit, and to study a lot of those things, to get into become a behavioral analyst, to work with the FBI, you have to be able to dig into a lot of cases like this one. Okay. So I don't come on here to take over Havoc's show. He is my big brother. I come in here with information to help him. Okay.
Yeah, fuck the haters.
So trust me,
I mean, you
when
coming
I
in with
give my
facts.
info, right? When I give my info is always backed up with a lot of shit. Havoc learned the hard way because when I started doing the celebrity talking and stuff like that, Havoc used to always think, nah, I don't believe it. Nah, I can't see that happening. When I had my very first channel, okay, every single thing that I said was going to happen, okay, like a domino effect, it happened. Okay, why? Because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, so trust and believe when I bring shit to Havoc's panel, it's authentic. I'm not doing it for the likes and the views like Tisha Tells and a lot of these other podcasters out there. I'm doing it because I'm speaking for the rest of our children out in this world.
Mad at that. I appreciate that. So, you know what I'm saying? Anybody not appreciating people bringing more to the table is like you said, they just a hater. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
This is an open panel. I invite everybody to come up here and put their two pieces together. You know why? Because more and more, that's how we could put the narrative out, put the word out, let it be known. Like, yo, y'all, this man deserves justice. What the fuck are y'all doing? Y'all done killed this boy. And now with the recordings now, you know, even TMZ was out there bullshit, and now they retracting they shit because they know they fucked up. Like, fuck. Come on, man. This shit is out now. There ain't no fucking hiding it, man. There's people out there doing their due diligence, man. They're not fucking around, man. It's not right what they did to this kid. Let's finish this off real quick. Because you know what? You got to give Nancy grace because she a motherfucker, yo. But let's finish Trent out real quick.
This is grounds enough for suspicion to me. And like I've told y'all, there's been and as y'all know, there's been a ton more suspicious stuff, but this just adds to the pile. Very, very, very important to note. I just want to reiterate, these AI enhancements and sound engineer enhancements have not been posted or confirmed by Benjamin Crump and or Nolan's parents. And this channel is out for them. What I will say is, from my research I did yesterday and calling up for people, this is what I have heard. There are some people that said that this AI and this audio enhancement has helped and they're looking into it. Some have said that it is not helping. I'm just going to leave it at that. And there are some things that I've heard that it may help and hurt. I'm just going to leave it at that. I just want to be very, very careful of what I'm saying. As soon as I have more information on that, sorry that it had to be a little ambiguous, but we just have to protect ourselves here. But just know that
that's respect.
You know, it's not helping or hurting. I will say one thing though. We have to be very, very, very careful about the other side. The other side is very sophisticated. We're dealing with judges, law enforcement, medical examiners, DAs, and governors. These are people who are very, very smart. These people are very educated, and these people have access and money. Misinformation is a very useful tool to the other side because it could be incredibly distracting to our mission of getting the truth. If you guys pay attention to something, the Officer Tatum, Officer Dingbat interviews came out when Nolan's autopsy came out the same day. They are actively trying to get us off of our game. So while I'm not saying that the audio enhancement is not right or wrong, or the AI, I'm just saying there could be some sleeper cells that are out here trying to get us off of our tracks. And we have to be very, very, very careful. That's why I was very diligent before I even brought this up to you guys. And it has been brought to my attention and asked to be said during this video that we should, of course, you know, it's okay if we talk about, listen, this or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But
you know what he's basically saying? For us not to go the fuck out there and just start beating up on people for no reason and start attacking people and shit like that. That's basically what he's saying in so many words.
Like they did with Carmelo.
Basically, yeah. So he feels like, you know, motherfuckers is gonna snap. Like, you know, they're gonna go out there, they're gonna start snatching up a couple of, you know, some like hit, they're gonna start hitting, you know what I'm saying? And that's understandable. So he's basically telling people, like, you know, let's not go out there and start rioting and shit. You know, let's take it easy. You know what I'm saying? But that's basically what he's saying in so many words.
Salute to the big bro,
Benjamin Crump and his team are doing. That is the quickest way to justice. This is what I've been told. Misinformation is a strategic tactic to get us off of the justice train. Nobody wants to catch the people who are guilty more than me. You guys know that unequivocally. Nobody can doubt that. I have gone on to say that, yo, arrest these boys. I feel they're guilty. A lot of content creators will be like, oh, I'm not saying they're guilty. I'm saying I think they're guilty. Like, I don't care.
Facts.
But we just have to be very careful on things that are put out there that get us hung on to something.
Oh shit! Sorry about that.
And then you find out later that it's not true. Then the opposition comes back and say, "Yo, see all these people? You see how they're crazy?" And it's already happened with that pool picture. Remember that pool picture where the guy had the USA shaved in his chest, and Nolan, everybody, when it first came out, oh, that picture was taken.
Yeah, that was the picture that they tried to throw us off with, and they took that picture actually on June the 27th and said that was July the 4th. Get up out of here with the bullshit. That's when they were trying to throw misinformation. So we done with this video. We already know what he said. Yo, shout out to everybody that's on the panel. We got Troy, motherfucking Graham on the panel. We got Chino Plush, Major Keys Boxing. We got the Truth Lady. We got Nana. You got me, and the queen of the Rico Squad. Tokyo is just. Big Irv is probably on his way up. Like I said, people, this shit is crazy, man. With all this that's out there, do y'all truly believe these motherfuckers still? I don't care if they're Masons and all this shit. Come on, man. Somebody's going to step in and say, hey, man, somebody got to take the fall. Who's going to burn? Somebody's got to burn for this shit, bro. This is a sloppy job, Jess. Come on. You can't tell me that everybody's walking away scot-free. Somebody's burning, Jess. Come on, man.
Oh, I know that. I mean, hello, it's me we're talking to. I know all of that. The problem is that you have a lot more people that are scared to speak. That's the problem. Everybody's looking at the fact that every time somebody speaks up, they're off. Okay? It's happened many, many times. Okay? Many times. Any time that someone tries to speak on something that has happened with someone that has a higher threshold than them, they are off. Okay?
know they're all complicit.
Like,
they all
right.
They're prison. They know what happened. They hit it up.
Why do I feel like Katie's gonna be the one to burn for this? Why do I feel like they're gonna point the finger at Katie?
No, I think Katie Father is the head of all of this. He's the one that got the power. Whatever his rank is, or whatever he's doing, or whatever power money he got. I heard they're very wealthy. That her family is extremely wealthy. That's what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
I read that.
Yeah.
She's wealthy. So
now, one thing that it is hard to get your hands on is the actual list of the people that are Masons. That is a very, very
you have to
secluded
do an
list.
individual
It
name.
is correct.
You have to do it by
Correct.
individual name. You're not going to find a
Correct.
list. You have to put the person's name in, and it'll come up. And you have so you have to have their name, and then plus they registered. It's a registered so-called club, and so because they had a law made in 1991 or 2 that Masons did not have to say they were Masons. You know that little thing at the bottom of there used to be at the bottom of the applications. Do you belong to a club? So that they would put Masonic Lodge number, whatever they was. Now, then they passed a law that they didn't have to do that. And then about 6 years ago, it changed back again. That they have to say, they can't hide it. So you can Google and find out if you have their name. It'll tell you which lodge they belong to, too. So, because, they all have a club that don't have a name, which is called White Skin. You understand what I'm trying to say? Whether they belong to a lodge or not. That's their club. They belong to that club. I have white skin. I'm white. So it doesn't matter if you're a lodge member or not. You just got white skin.
Yep.
When they found his body, right? Did he have all his organs?
Yeah, he had all that, Troy. They just lost his when they started doing the autopsies, when they started taking organs out and everything, and they still didn't turn over his throat. They misplaced that shit or some shit. Get the fuck out.
The throat proves that it was a chokehold that killed him. The father killed him. The father or that boy.
Oh, the blow to the back of the
about Katie. It was about Katie. Whatever happened, either was a jealous friend, jealous white boy, or the father or a relative. Because down there, I don't know. Don't y'all know about? Don't talk to my sister. Don't touch my sister. White boy in school, like You could say, "Oh, he touched me in school," or this or that. Man, it's the whole
Yep.
fucking the family coming
Yeah.
to the school to beat you up, to
Yeah.
beat the family up, shoot you up. They don't.
Yeah.
These racists are real.
Now, this is
Nobody.
one thing that they are going to do. They are going to sit there and they will. Trust and believe me. I know for a fact that this is how it's going to go. They are going to sit there and they will take the hand measurements, the body weight of each and every person that was there, including Katie's father. And they are able to tell just how much body weight and pressure needed to be put to snap Nolan's neck.
All right, so I got a question for you then. The picture that they show of Nolan on some fucking some old white dude's boat that he's bent over doing something, and it says "Little Daddy" or some shit like that. Is that Katie's father? Can we? No, I don't think so. I'm now jumping.
That was gonna bring that up. You know that, but I said because that's like opening another can of worms. But Jess might want to do that. Just seriously, that little footage of them walking the boat is sitting there under something. Like, what the heck is going on? Showing this is where what's his name? Coon Tatum, Officer Tate Coon. That's what I call him. He said, "Oh, this is where the boat was sitting right here." No, it wasn't. You don't see none of that in that video. You know, this. I don't know, just so much lies, but that right there, yeah.
Nobody's going to jail for this. Nobody's going to jail for this.
Don't say.
No. But the reason I'm saying that, but the reason I'm saying that is because the boy's mother is a judge.
It's just to change the way you said it. I understand where you come from.
One of the boy's mothers is a judge and all that, and then somebody else is a lawyer.
Yeah, but they ain't never been this wide open.
They can't take this shit to the Supreme Court or some higher fucking court than Mississippi and come back and burn down the fucking stadium. Come on, man. That's no fucking
She got
way.
the wrong lawyer. She needs to fire Crump and Sharpton. Fire them.
And get who?
Fire them. And get real lawyers on the job.
They doing their thing,
though. About is that GoFundMe. It's up to $800,000.
Crump is a real lawyer.
That's almost $1 million.
Crump is a real lawyer. Al Sharpton's not a lawyer.
He's a real lawyer, but he's an ambulance chaser. He's
no,
a
he's
civil
not.
rights ambulance chaser. Anything he could put on a civil rights case. I done studied all his cases. He is not to be trusted. Trust me. And Sharpton, oh please, he can't even walk. He can't walk without security through Harlem.
Everybody has an agenda, man, but if it leads to the right thing, then it's worthwhile.
They're Masons. The right thing is whatever suits them and serves them. And once we get that in our head, because we just love our leaders and our stars and celebrities. We love them.
No, we don't.
We need to not love. We need to love somebody for what the heart. What I'm saying, their convictions. Who we loving the wrong people. Like all the young brothers love Jay-Z. Just ignore all the demonic facts we have on him, and let your kids still. You got to understand frequency. You got to understand beat. You got to understand what he doing in his music to you that sound cool. Jay-Z got the beats. He's the baddest. He's number one. Okay, give it to him because that's Satan's realm anyway. Satan was the musician. He was the master musician in paradise, in heaven, on earth. He was the master musician. So,
where we at? I lost me a little bit. Where we at right now?
No, we still talking about the Wells situation and how life is. You know what I'm saying?
Too. I had I had a DoorDash order and forgot I had a DoorDash order, and the man knocking on the door.
No, we still talking about the Wells situation. I was saying that I just can't see these. Somebody got to pay for this. Somebody's got to go to jail, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Everybody walking, man. Somebody's going down. Maybe the judge. Maybe the judge doesn't go down.
I don't even want to see one person. I want to see all of them go down.
somebody's gonna be the sacrificial lamb.
If it's masonry, it's not the judge that's gonna be going down, because the judge is probably one of the highest levels of that Masonic lodge. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably not gonna happen. You know
The
what I mean?
medical examiner. The medical
The only
examiner.
thing they can do, the only way they can get out here, and the Masons will do this, destroy evidence. They will do that. We know that. Once
They
if they
already been
destroy
doing that.
evidence,
They've been doing
and they
that. They've
kill
been
that
trying
girl, that
to.
black woman who did the back, listening to the back conversation, get her out the way and wipe the internet of that video proof that she posted, then they can get away with this murder. But so if you hear anything happening about her, because she released it, she has the primary file, the first file. Everybody else got a copy of it. She has the primary file. They can wipe the internet off. You understand what I'm saying? They will do that. They will go that far to win this if it go to trial, which I don't believe it will. They scared to come out the grand jury because they know they coming out with no with a drowning. They coming out to say that.
It's not gonna happen. And my thing is, they can't burn the medical examiner. You know why they're not gonna burn her? Because if you burn her
I'm
and
not
throw
talking
her under
about
the
the
bus,
medical examiner. I'm talking about the black lady who did the background on that video. Who did the who brought the background of what them saying is he dead? That one. That's who I'm talking about. They would get rid of her, get a hold of her original file in her computers or phone, get rid of that, and then wipe the rest of the internet of any copies of it.
Nah, they
Can
can't.
do
It's not gonna
that.
be that easy.
Mason's got that kind of power.
It's not gonna be that easy. It's already out there. Too many people across the world are fucking repeating everything he's doing. But it's too many.
Now, here's the thing, real quick. Here's the thing. Hold on one second. One, we got to be able to speak one at a time, because if we all start talking, we're going to sound like a bunch of hens in a coop and nobody's going to understand what we're saying. Secondly, I'm not understanding myself how the hell Ashley Cole was allowed to be on the case in the very first place when she is the stepmother. She is not the mother. She is the stepmother of Warren. Okay? So how she was able to be on the case in the first place is beyond me. She was supposed to be removed and replaced with another judge because she is too close to the case. Her stepson is one of the damn suspects. The same way that when incident happens and it's a family member or a loved one or a spouse and it's a cop that's on the case, that detective, that cop, that whatever you want to call them, has to be removed from the case. So how the hell they allowed Ashley Cole, okay, to be on the case is beyond me.
I don't think she's on the case. I think what happened was she spoke too soon. She made a statement and put it on X too. She's stupid. What did you say? Oh, like in other words, she was saying Warren is innocent. I'm his mother. You were not supposed to say anything. First of all, she already implicated. She made a mistake. She can be held up on a board for what she did. They can take her judge away from her, gavel away from her for what she did. That's why you're hearing no more from her. She can't say nothing. Other judges are saying, I don't know why she opened up. Why would she do that? So that made her look guilty.
The thing is that she thinks that just because she was there, okay, because for those of you who don't know, she was there, okay?
Right.
The judge was very much there, and her statement is to the police, Nolan made the decision, mind, body, and soul, to stay behind on the island. He chose not to get back on the boat with them, and then the boat had mechanical problems. That is bull fucking shit.
They got so much mixed up stories that
I'm telling
you. That's why I can imagine. The reason why I think that's why them boys lawyered up immediately, because they knew they didn't have shit to do with it, and y'all got me up into this shit, and or they have something to do with it, and they lawyering up because they have something to do with it. Maybe they didn't do it, but they was there. They was complicit, so they know that legally. And their parents probably told them, "Yo, let's get a lawyer." Why would you go get a lawyer?
Exactly.
Why would you go get a lawyer and they even said nothing yet? Nobody even said it was foul play.
De verdad, that's some bullshit. De Venezuela, Waldo. Salud.
Chill.
I'm done.
You
I
know who
can't.
that is.
Yeah, man. I just feel like, so, if you burn the medical examiner, what's gonna happen is they're gonna open up every other goddamn case, and we already know that in the last couple of months, she's went ahead and said that the last 4 or 5 of her cases, which has happened to be black men, that they either unalived themselves or it was accidental. Get the fuck out of here! You wild.
It actually ended up being 12 cases of hers that are now being reopened and reinvestigated.
Oh, shit, this is crazy.
Wow.
Isn't
this odd that you don't see not many? I don't, if it is any, I haven't seen any videos from white people saying that he's innocent. The kids are innocent. You hear some white people saying that it's very suspicious, but you don't hear nobody coming out of that town defending it.
Nah, they know. They're like, hell no, we ain't defending. Y'all dumbasses got busted. Yeah, y'all in trouble. We won't say y'all guilty, but this shit is suspicious.
Right.
Y'all niggas ain't innocent neither. You better get away from me.
Yeah, so it may be some decent whites, in the town. That's what I'm trying to say. But they got to speak up. And everybody who know that girl father, that's why they quiet. This man got some power. I'm telling you, he got some kind of power in that town. I don't know what it is, but it's like in the movies, like Get Out. I don't even know why. Like I'm in a way, this will teach the young black kids a lesson. Stay to your own. Like what the hell?
As fucked up as it is, at this point, ain't nothing.
That's what you got to tell them. You got to tell them because something is going on in this country with all these dead young people, black people being found, mostly boys, hanging from trees, hanging from this.
It's population
control. It's like ignoring it, like it ain't happening.
It's population control. It's nothing new.
It's a kind of that, exactly, because of the fact that the white people's population is going down. They're trying to control ours because you can't. This is the thing. If you study, I forgot what the science is called, but you study populations. If your population drops down to a 1.1% of procreation, having babies, you will never come back. You understand what I'm saying? You will never come back. They are the minority, and everybody keeps thinking they're the majority. They are the minority. They're not the majority in this country. That's why they're trying to kill us off. And only letting white people in and ask them South African racist apartheid South Africans came over here for free.
And then they went back home.
People say, oh, people, they don't like people. They racist and this and that's beyond racism. It's population control they're trying to do. That's why they're killing us with the food, the chemtrails in the air, everything. And people, are sad because nobody's wanted you to be getting depressed and everything. But when the hell is black people gonna wake the F up? Like for real. Like for real. The other day, the lights went out here for about an hour and a half, right? And people were just walking up and down. My light, your light's out, your light. And oh my God, my food gonna go bad and this and that and that and that. And I ain't saying nothing because I went right in my closet and plugged that damn generator in and plugged my refrigerator into it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because this is real, what's happening. And they testing us like this, giving you 2 hours. That's how they're gonna do it all over. All over it's gonna get little blackouts and outages, and for an hour and a half we'll be back online and this and that. So soon they're gonna be telling you your lights will be going out between so and so and so. Watch, mark my words. I'm telling y'all, we need to get prepared. And while we doing all of what we doing, we need to be getting prepared, and we need to be talking about getting prepared with each other. Because there's some people who don't know. They don't know about getting a generator. They don't know about, even if you don't want to grow the damn food now, buy you some dirt or some whatever and get you some seeds. Put them up. Put them up. Tomatoes grow quick. Potatoes grow quick. Potatoes never stop growing. This kind of things we need to know, because we're going to be starving. I'm telling you. And the way they got us now, we'll be turning on each other instead of helping each other. So, well, for real, this here whole thing with him is going to be the start of it. You watch, because black people is fed up. We are fed up now. Y'all going too far. Y'all taking this joke too far now.
Yeah,
it's time. It's time. Oh no, I'm telling everybody, get strapped. Oh, I don't play with guns, nigga. You better get you something. What are you talking about? What man going? I don't do guns, nigga. Get you one. How you gonna protect your family if the shit hit the fan? I didn't say when. I said if. If it hit the fan, you ain't got nothing. Yo, man, I don't understand black people. We busy partying and buying Air Force Ones. I don't get it. We buying tickets to games that we know is fixed. It's
And
deep.
the thing about
What's
all of
going
this
on?
Not all
is
of us.
the thing about all of it is
Yeah, not
that
all of us. Mm-hmm.
it's sad because unfortunately, because of what's going on, and let me be clear on one thing, is that it's not just the blacks that it's happening to. It's happening, and this was a big reason behind the fact that I decided to come back to YouTube, and not just with any person. I came back to YouTube with another Latina, was because of the fact that Latinos as well are being taken off
Exactly.
the
I
map.
mean, y'all. What you
Latinos
think?
as
I consider
well
y'all black.
hold on one second, beautiful. Latinos as well are we're being fucking silenced. So I knew that out of
Yeah,
everybody,
that's a fact.
don't nobody
That's a
want
fact.
to sit there and
That's a
tune in
fact.
to listen to two female Latinas talking about the actual things that are going on in this world, okay? Because a lot of the times we bring out things that we're talking about and people miss the message within the message. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I did a live the other day where Malay and me were speaking about the frustration with how parents of and caretakers of autistic children are the unseen heroes. And that was a message within itself. And someone actually literally that I won't mention out of respect for them. And they missed the message completely and said that Malay and me were giving autism a very bad reputation and a very bad name. And I'm like, you're part of the problem. You missed the message within the message. You chose to pick the bits and pieces that you didn't agree with and you ran with it, you know? And this is the problem is that look at Payne, for instance. Payne goes live. Payne is a truth teller. Payne will sit there and talk all his truth. Nobody wants to listen. Payne gets thrown off of YouTube, taken out of the algorithm. But then here comes the next person filling it with just lies and bullshit. That person they'll listen to. So YouTube doesn't want the havocs, the pains, the talking. It's just the malaise. They don't want the truth tellers on YouTube because we're the ones that you won't be able to silence us. You won't be able to stop us from coming forward and speaking what's correctly. Okay.
Listen, Jess,
And
did you hear about the
I
bill
do
that Trump
agree.
tried to pass? He trying to
Mm-hmm.
shut you up.
Mm-hmm.
He trying to shut you up.
Yeah.
Trump just entered a bill the other day that you can't say what you just said.
Yeah. Yep.
Swear to God, they talking about passing it. That's
Yep.
What's
why
the
I
name?
said y'all better get strapped. Get strapped.
What bill are you
I'm
talking
laughing, but
about?
it ain't funny. She absolutely correct.
What was that, Trimmins?
He
That's
said something
absolutely
about a
correct.
bill. What
Oh,
The
bill are you
bill
talking
that he
about?
Grandma.
passing.
Yeah, he's asking what bill exactly was that?
That what she talking about is how people don't give, like they focus on one thing and they don't give credit to what else is going on, and actually it's happening with other people too. And any, like, for instance, you'll focus on one thing, and in this case the Hispanic thing, or with the autism, like you said, and people don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to get involved. They don't want to, like, it's just like something else is going on instead of people wanting the truth. They don't want the truth. They don't want to hear. They don't want to discuss it. That's what she do on her show. I've listened to your shows. I haven't pulled up or anything because you be going on and I be busy doing things, but I be listening. I heard the autism show and everything. But it's a lot of people who don't want that information out here. They don't want it out here. They shut you down. They keep you down. And Trump just issued a bill that you can't say certain things. You can't say autism, this, that. You can't say that blacks are being killed. You can't say that Mexicans this or that. And he's so stupid he don't even realize Puerto Rico is a Commonwealth of America. He's so dumb. He think the president of he didn't know he was the president of Puerto Rico. So you could tell he's ignorant, and it's a whole bunch of ignorance going on, but it's going to affect us. It's trickling down. And there's some people who already picked it up, Jess. That's why they don't tune in. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's like, they busy with bullshit. Bottom line.
Is this something he's talking about, or is this something he's going to do?
The bill was presented. So they got to vote on it, and then it got to go to the House, then, up, and then he vetoes or whatever. He sign it or he veto it. So it takes a process, but I'm saying that we don't say anything. We don't have a voice. Nobody's talking
It
about.
doesn't shock me because Havoc knows more than anybody. My husband knows more than anybody. When I had my very, very first channel, when I started presenting the
Oh yeah.
list, and we're just gonna, just so I don't get shot, we just gonna leave it at the list.
Right.
When I presented the list and I talked about how Clive Davis and everybody else was on there, and he was the puppet master and pulling the strings, and I was talking about the names that were on the list, and I told
And nobody
Havoc,
else was talking
and
about that but you.
I remember that Havoc was one that said, "Nah, I don't believe it, man. I don't think that's gonna happen." I told Havoc, I said, "You watch. Before this year is over, something big is going to go down. It's going to involve Diddy. It is going to involve Jay-Z,
You said
Clive
that. You
Davis.
sure
It is
did.
going to involve the list
I
as
remember
well."
that.
2 months later, Diddy was being arrested. His house was being raided. The videotape with Cassie was coming out. I told everybody how the
I
bag
remember
that he
that.
snuffed Cassie for had the list in there.
Yep.
Okay, that's why he went through hell and back to make sure that he got every copy he could of every
Yep.
video from that
Yep.
hotel. And nobody
Yep.
believed me. Everybody thought that I was just saying it for clout. Everything that
Yep.
I said down the line came out happening
But you know what?
little
You
by
just be
little.
paying attention. You pay attention to
Hmm.
details. Other people
Hmm.
just they don't realize you just glanced at it. We
Yeah.
looking at this. We really
Right, like
looking.
Tisha Tells was going to the court cases and stuff, but she was more worried about looking pretty and giving the little
Yeah,
details that she was
yeah. She
hearing from the
needs.
case. I was
Yeah.
given the actual raw details that actually came out to be what really was.
Hmm. That was weird. What was going on? I remember. I kind of dropped out of that because it was getting redundant for a minute. Like you keep like I'll start writing things in the chat. Why do you keep touching your hair? I start watching. I start writing those type of comments in her lives. Why do you keep touching your hair? Like you more. Oh, thank you so much. You only paying attention to the comments that compliment you. Somebody that say something official that you pretend that you just thought of it, because if you go through the chat, you can see people will say things and she'll start saying, and then there's also evidence that actually use a speed reader. You learned how to speed read. And but I don't. That's what I don't like. I don't like that they just taking pieces and pieces of it just so that they could get monetize every one of them for clicks and views. You know what I mean? That's all that's for. It's not really like helping the case because you done now. She's like you. I sent her 2 days ago. I sent her that sister's video, and she didn't say nothing for 2 days till today. Now all of a sudden, because Nancy Grace said something, because I tagged her. You look on my page, you'll see they've been tagged 2 days ago. Tagged them on that. And so, but I knew they was gonna do their homework, which was smart. Nancy Grace ain't stupid. Go do your homework and see if that's real. And she did her homework and she did a video on it. So Trent, out loud, I hope you come back, or whatever the hell his name is. I hope you come back and say, oh, it was real, because I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I was like, oh no, I gotta take the notifications. I'm not clicking that bell on you.
Yeah, because that's the problem, is that a lot of these people, they don't want to take the information and they don't want to admit that they're getting their info from the little people. They don't want to sit there and
tell the
say,
truth,
I
Jess.
heard it from the truth lady. I heard it from Tucky. It's Jess. I was given
There
this
you
info.
go, Jess.
No, they want to sit there and they want to take all of the credit and say, nah, I came out with this. I found this. No, you fucking didn't. You found it because it was sent to your inbox by someone smaller, okay, looking for you to put it out there so that they're
You
doing their
go,
due
girl. Tell the
diligence.
truth.
Okay.
Hot.
That's the fucking
Alhamdulillah.
problem.
That's a fact. 100% fact what you said. That's a fact. And then, like, if you in the chat and her chats go fast, so you may miss it. Like, you'll see people be saying such a thing, and she'll be glancing. She'll say, and then hold up, I got more for you. So you just got it out the chat. You just got that information out the chat from somebody that you know would not say that if it wasn't the truth. So you just repeat instead of saying, like you would say things like Nancy, shout out to Nancy Grace. But why you can't shout out Jess or Truth Lady for putting you on some? Because they are watching. They listen. It goes down the line if they're not watching. Somebody said, "Oh, but you so and so and so." Where'd you get that from? The internet is weird like that, So I agree with you 1,000,000,000%.
It's true.
Jess, you on
When the whole
point.
entire situation with Diddy came out, everybody knew. My husband knew, Havoc knew, the squad knew. I started breaking a majority of that stuff first. After I broke it, that's when everybody else started coming out with it and saying, "Oh, I just got breaking news." No,
Yeah,
the
they
fuck you
was
didn't.
coming
You went
up
to
and
my
saying what
shit
you
and you
said,
saw
and
it,
they ain't
and
heard it
now you're
from
twisting it.
nobody else but
Yep.
Jess.
Yep.
You ain't lying, girl. And then she would take it
A
out.
lot of my clips, I caught them on YouTube, on Instagram, and I'm like, wait
That's
a
a
minute,
fact.
that's
I
my
remember
clip.
that.
I'm like, what the hell's going on here? That's my fucking clip. What are you doing?
I remember back then.
stuff.
I
Yeah.
didn't follow her like that on Diddy trial. I don't really follow her. Like, I just went to see what she had to say about this because she hadn't said anything. So I tagged her. If you look on my YouTube wall, I tagged her 2 weeks ago when it happened, right? July, whenever it came, I tagged her about Nolan Wells. She kept talking about something else for a couple of days until somebody else I guess she figured, oh, this is a story. I could make some money. This is how they doing it. And that's why they doing. So I come back. I got another. I'm going to go live. All of this is for money. Y'all not trying to help get this case solved at all. How dare you even talk about the damn tape of the background conversation and say, you don't know if it's real. Why the hell are you showing it then? Why you showing this so you could go back and tell the people who don't pay attention to nobody but you that you was the first person that said it? Why you can't say I got this from so and so and so and so? These people are wicked. I see what's going on, and it muddies the water, Jess. It muddies the water of truth. You have nice, clean water, crystal clear. Here's all the evidence, and then they come in and do shit like that, and it muddies the water up. And then then we take 1 step forward and 2 steps backwards. That's how I see it. I agree with you 1,000,000% on that one.
Well, I enjoyed myself there, lady and gentlemen. I'll see y'all another night. Where's Havoc at?
Bye
You
bye,
sleep?
Troy. No,
Hey,
Havoc's
hey.
probably in the kitchen. There goes Havoc right there. I gotta get down as
Okay.
Troy, I'm
well.
sorry. I'm
I
just
Yeah.
gotta go
fired up.
tend. I gotta go
Also,
tend to the kids and stuff like that. But it was good
also,
seeing you,
just,
Troy. Yeah, what's up?
tell me the name of your show again, man.
It's still on the Talk Your Ish. I'll put the link and I'll go now and I'll drop the link for you. That way, whoever's not subscribed to it can go ahead. The Latina Sin Filtros is on Talk Your Ish, but I'll go ahead and type it in for you.
Okay. And Havoc, man. As soon as the Ravens play the Giants, we're gonna do a show together.
No problem. I got you, brother.
I hate sports.
But it was good seeing you again, Troy. Havoc, salute
It's
to
nice
you.
meeting you.
Always good
Grandma,
seeing you.
always good seeing you, Grandma. Love talking with you. And I will catch all of you guys later.
Later, man. And on that note, guys, I appreciate everybody too. Thanks to shout out to everyone in the chat, everyone that came through to talk about the show tonight. It was awesome. We really got in some good points. I believe everybody made a good analogy of what they heard, you know what I'm saying, and what they felt. Now it's just up to the higher ups to see what they're gonna do with it. I mean, damn, we can't keep solving crimes for these fucking people, man. There you go. It's in the chat. Make sure you subscribe. Go ahead and hit that, folks, so you can go ahead and subscribe to Talk Your Ish Just. Y'all already know, man. This is Smoked Out Society. This is home of the Rico Squad, man. I'm Havoc 3E. That's the truth lady. Troy Graham in the building. And so is Nana. We out of here, folks. Everyone have a good night. I'm gone, and we're going to end it like we always do. Chino Plush, Latin Pain. Take us out.
Hood Classic. Chino Plush. Latin Pain. Rico Squad.
See that pressure brings a whole lot of pounds. Being extra on that stretcher, making a whole lot of sounds. Yeah, you gon' run that mouth when no one is around. We gon' pull up, shake you down, make you dance, Bobby Brown. It's the Rico Squad. I'm one of the affiliates. I told Latin Pain, this shit we gon' make $1 million. You niggas acting goofy, but nigga we the silliest. The Glock 9's remarkable, but the 50 cal is brilliant.
Flow clean like Mister. Fast styles all over your sister. Esther. Realest freaking in rap. The old school like Cracker Jack. We bring it back, boom back. Like pressing the rewind. Button stunting, I'm Molly in this prime. I stick and move while breaking rules. I drop a jewel, but I'd rather act a damn fool. So screw you for thinking that your man cool. I got into a leave his ass leaking in the blood pool. I'll snuff you. You ain't heard that in a while. Once you in the mouth, we can share the same smile. Since a little child, yo, this shit been pretty foul. I grew up mad, depressed, and buck wild. So shout to Rikers out. The island, the sadness and violence and madness. They say he too black to be Spanish. I say mind your biz, I eat your food, you a sandwich. Emotional damage. Grab a beat and ravage. My nigga, I'm a savage. Like a caveman. From a strange land. Original black, we faker than a spray tan. Beat your ass with a spray can. I'm an artist like Coke too. And my whole crew is smoke you. Like niggas on dope do. I hope you understand we only trust smooth. Lie. Ooh, I hit him with a ooh, wop. 2 shots, now he eating 2 pop. Can't stop, won't stop, no dick. Rico, coming soon to your city.